Is it going to be the ninja or the samurai? Find out what statue reigns supreme. That's up next. Hello everyone, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, your Dark Knight of Collecting, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoy the video, and also if you want to take it one step further, hit that notification bell and make sure that you click the all button. That way you don't miss any of our videos. Now, like I said at the very top, today we're going to be figuring out which statue is going to be reigning supreme. XM Studios and also Prime One Studios have been releasing amazing ninja and samurai based statues for a number of years now. Now, Prime One only has a couple, and of course XM has a whole line that they started out with the Batman Samurai line, but I wanted to focus just on Batman today because this is the Batman Statue Collector channel. And so what I did, like we've done with all the other polls, is we did a poll in my Facebook group, Batman Statue Collector Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. If you haven't ever joined us or checked it out, please make sure you do so. We would love to have you join us. And with that said, we did a poll. What are your top 5 favorite ninja/samurai statues that are currently out there or have been teased, but only Batman related? And everybody could pick their top 2. So you didn't have as many choices. A lot of times we do top 10 lists on the channel. This is only the top 5, okay? So we're going to count them down 5 to 1. I want you to make your prediction. Which one do you think is going to win the entire thing, okay? So let's get ready to do it right now. All right, guys, so starting us off at number 5, only got 15 votes. And the reason why I think it didn't get very many votes is because this is a teased item. We have never actually seen it in person. It's only a render, and that, of course, is the teased Prime One Studio 1/4 scale Batman Ninja. Of course, you might be saying, hey, Chris, we already have a Batman Ninja, and I have a feeling it's probably going to be in this countdown. But with that said, it doesn't necessarily pair well with the Joker. They also are doing a Joker piece with him on the cannon. I actually have that one on pre-order, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it because I don't know if it's going to pair well with the one that's already released, the one with the big billowing cape. It looks great, but seeing them side by side, I was really questioning whether they would work. Well, this teased one, it's very, very similar to the Joker. Low profile, great artistic movement in the piece. I think it's really well done, but I don't know if Prime One's ever going to do it. They teased it when the first one came out, and that's been maybe 2 years ago now. And so I'm not holding my breath necessarily for them to release this one, but I think a lot of collectors would really like the opportunity to purchase it because I think the Batman sold pretty well, and I think the Joker's probably doing pretty well as well. But I just don't know if I have a place in my collection for just that Joker. I need him to pair up something, and I think the Batman would do a really good job. So I'm really hoping they do make this version. I want to know your thoughts in the comments if you think this one will ever get made, or if you think it would pair nicely with the Joker, because I really do. But anyway, this is the one. 15 votes at number 5. All right, guys, so now coming in at number 4 with only 23 votes. So I was really kind of shocked with this one because 23 votes for the OG, the original 1/4 scale XM Studios Batman Samurai. It's the piece that literally started the entire line, and either people seem to really love this piece or they really dislike this piece. Whenever it first came out, I was one of those. I didn't get it. I'm like, why do we need a samurai Batman? I want a regular Batman. But as this piece and as this line has progressed and all the great villains that have come from it, I now appreciate this piece way more. I think it's really well done. And I know the collectors that I know personally that have this piece, they absolutely love it. It is a classic Batman on that rooftop. Even though it has that samurai flair, it's still an amazing piece. And again, at 23 votes, I'm really shocked because I really thought it would maybe place higher on the list. But again, what a fantastic piece. And again, it's getting more and more difficult to find. But classic piece from XM Studios, number 4. And so now coming in at number 3 with 38 votes is a brand new piece. We've seen some teasers. We've actually seen the real thing, but it's not out yet. It's up for pre-order, but I'm talking about the XM Studios Batman Shugo. This, of course, is that incredible Batman on that bat signal. It looks fantastic. It has a light feature, lots of different swap outs. You can choose option A or B. Even with option A, you still get some nice swap outs, but B has a ton of swap outs. And again, that really great Batman base. I keep saying it. I wish they would just sell that Batman light, that spotlight I wish that they would sell it separately because I think it's absolutely phenomenal. But I'm really happy for all the collectors that are adding this to the collection. I am considering adding this one to my collection just because I think it is absolutely phenomenal. But that does open up a whole can of worms jumping down that rabbit hole, because then if I have Batman, I know I'm going to need some villains around him, just like my theme of my collection. So I don't even know if I have the space or the funds to do that, but it's still a distinct possibility. But this one, I can definitely see why it's number 3. And for it being brand new, I can definitely see maybe why it beat the OG, because there's a lot of interest in this new one, and a lot of collectors didn't have the opportunity, or at least new collectors didn't have the opportunity to get the OG one, and so now they're wanting to jump on this one. So I can definitely see why it's number 3. It's a great piece from XM Studios, and I can't wait to see what other characters they end up doing in this line, because so far so great. All right, guys, so now we are down to our final 2. It's getting pretty darn exciting. 46 votes at number 2, and this is the one I referred to earlier. This is the Prime 1 Studio Batman Ninja. This thing is fantastic, and this is another piece that I'm like, at first I was like, I'm not sure if I love it. It's really, really grown on me. I think it's absolutely fantastic. We had a guest review on the channel, actually a couple of them. Both of them, I just feel like it looks fantastic, and it's one that I'm really questioning. It's like, should I have purchased that one for my collection? It's one that still might make its way in because I think it's fantastic. However, it's 1/4 scale. I primarily collect 1/3 scale, so it doesn't necessarily match up size-wise, but it's still a fantastic piece. And like I said, I do have that Joker on pre-order as well. I just think it's really well done. It's so unique with the cape billowing upward. You don't really see that very much. You see the cape out to the side a lot, or swoop down. You don't see it straight up like that. So it definitely is interesting. I love the rooftop. I just think this is a really great piece from Prime 1 Studio, and I wish that they would do more in this line. I think it would be a lot of fun. I know that the movies were not all that well loved. Either people hated it or loved it. I was one that liked it a lot, at least the first half, especially the battle scenes. They were phenomenal. But this piece is really fun, really creative, and I tip my hat to Prime 1. I'm really happy it made it to number 2. I was kind of surprised. I thought it might be a little bit lower, but obviously you guys like this piece as well. All right, guys, so now we are down to our number 1 pick, the moment that you've all been waiting for. This one had 79 votes, which means it blew everything else out of the water, and I'm not a bit surprised this is the number 1 pick. I'm, of course, talking about the XM Studios Batman Shogun on horse, and this thing is a work of art. We talk a lot about these pieces being works of art, and they're always in the eye of the beholder. But whenever you take that piece, that is one that I feel like you could have in your collection if you're a fine art collector, and it would fit in. The horse is phenomenal, the colors, the paint, the incredible Joker base, everything about it screams quality. It screams amazing. It is one, I always say if I had more room in my collection, it would be one that I would have, just because of the art standpoint. Is it a Batman piece? Absolutely. Could you view it as a piece that maybe might not be? Yeah, absolutely. It's a piece that kind of blurs that line between fine art and comic book art. It's just really, really well done. I'm so happy for everybody that has that piece in their collection because it raises the standard of that line. Like I said, the Samurai line has been phenomenal, and it continues to be great. So many great villains, and you have now 3 options for Batman, which is really amazing, depending on what style you want or even availability, which some of those older pieces are now getting very, very difficult to find, and the prices have shot through the roof. So anyway, I'm really happy for all the collectors out there that have that piece, and all the pieces that we talked about. They're all absolutely fantastic, whether it's the Ninja line, which only has 2 pieces, unfortunately, to the Samurai line that has a ton of options, and they're making a ton more, which is also very exciting for collectors that are collecting this line, because that means you're going to get more pieces. It's always peace of mind for collectors when you know that they're going to be doing more in the line, because that makes you want to invest in it that much more, in my opinion. So anyway, that is our top 5 list. I want to know your thoughts down below. What is your top 5? Is your order way different than ours? Again, I want to thank everybody for taking the time to vote. Again, usually we do the top 10, but they haven't made as many Batman statues yet. Would you like us to do maybe an XM Studios top 10 list with all the villains? Let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to do that poll, because there's a lot that we could do with that. I think it would be a lot of fun. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. It just means the world to me. Again, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and click that notification notification bell. Make sure it's clicked to all. Also, if you want to take it one step further, check out our shirts down below. I would love to have you check those out and support the channel that way. And also, if you want to support the channel even more, hit that join button down below. Find out all the exclusive perks and early access to my videos. I would love to have you join the Brotherhood of the Bat. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you right here in the Bat Cave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Bat Cave.